Hi guys, and welcome to Spot Marketing's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be covering the 6 things businesses need to try for more sales online. So also just letting you know, so we will have research links down below for each of the points, so you guys can do a little bit more research on them, because I'm going to try and keep this brief and just kind of touch on each of the points to give you a basic knowledge base on each of them. So the first one that we're going to go into is analytics. If you have a website, analytics is a must. So with analytics, you're able to track pretty much everything that goes on your online platform. And the key metrics that I think you should be following, and we think you should be following, is website views, so how people are viewing your site, whether it be organic traffic, referrals from Facebook, Instagram, another person's website, you want to be tracking that to see how people are getting onto your site. The next one is the bounce rate per page. So for those of you who don't know what a bounce rate is, the bounce rate is essentially when someone goes onto your website and then immediately clicks off. So when someone does that, they're obviously not interested in your content, or they saw something just beforehand that was more relevant to them, or there's a number of other reasons. So you want to look at that data per page and see which pages have a higher bounce rate or are more uninteresting to the user or less relevant to the user, and therefore they're clicking off, and then optimize to get a better result and lower your bounce rate. So the next one is popular pages. So you want to see which pages are the most popular and then which pages convert better for you. So you want obviously your highest converting page to be your #1 most viewed page. So therefore, using that information, you can optimize to get people onto your page more. The next one is session duration. So say for example, you have a blog and you just wrote a 10,000 word amazing article on neuroscience or something along those lines, and it's 10,000 words. And the average session duration is 25 seconds. So something about that blog isn't interesting to the users that you're marketing it to or that are subscribed to your channel. So therefore you want to work out how to optimize to have a longer session duration that makes it more interesting to your customers, if that makes sense. So the last one that you're going to be tracking is setting up events to measure your desired results. So an event can be classed as something that happens on your website. So say for example, it might be someone filling out a contact form, sending you a message via a messenger bot, or maybe giving you a call on mobile, or making a sale, yada, yada, yada. So you want to set up in Google Tags Manager via your Google Analytics account, how those events. So it gets quite complicated on how to do that. So I'm going to place a resource down below that will give you the basic knowledge to set those up in your site. The next point that we're going to cover is Facebook ads. Facebook ads is my personal favorite platform for advertising for e-commerce or pretty much any other business, whether it's for leads or for online sales or whatever. It's amazing. So Facebook ads enables you to have a very in-depth data set that you can therefore use to market to your customers. And let's use the example of you're an e-commerce store that sells baby clothing, so for kids between the age of 1 and 3. Facebook data actually allows you to select mothers that have kids between the age of 1 to 3 and market directly to them, which is amazing. So if you were to market your same advert or whatever in Women's Weekly, you would get it in front of a likely audience to buy, but they won't all be mothers. But with Facebook ads, you're able to see that they are indeed mothers of kids between the age bracket that you're trying to sell to, and then market to them. So you have a much, much, much higher likelihood of getting it in front of the right people, and therefore increasing your conversions and the profitability of your advertising. The next point is email marketing. Email marketing is something that I like to approach with the philosophy of jab, jab, right hook. So when you send an email out or when you receive an email, if it's a promotion for the first time you've got an email from them, you're most likely going to spam them or just not be interested for every other email that comes out. So you want to add value, and then promote, because otherwise people won't be receptive to your content. And if you add lots of value to them, whether it be in the form of an ebook or a funny article or an informative article or whatever it might be, depending on your service or industry, then they'll be more receptive to that 10% off coupon or that $20 gift card if you spend yada yada, so on and so forth. So you got to jab hook with this one. So some plugins that you guys want to check out for that, if you don't already have them, is MailChimp, which is the platform that most people use to actually do their email marketing, and then Opt-in Monster for email marketing pop-ups, which increases your subscribers on your email list. Okay, the next one is SEO, search engine optimization. If you've been in the digital marketing sphere for a while now, you definitely would have heard that term. It's something that takes a little while to get going and to be positive for your business, but once it's going, you get a lot of views and a lot of traffic that's very high converting for your site. So probably not as in-depth as Facebook ads, in my opinion, in terms of targeting, but you can choose keywords that you want to rank for. Let's use the same example from before. So kids clothing, you want to rank up for kids clothing and change all the content on your site, yada yada, to rank for that, so that when people search for kids clothing, you guys come up, which is really good for your business. Next one, Google AdWords. So SEO is a long-term investment, but it definitely pays off. Google AdWords is that short-term gratification slice of pie that everyone's interested in. So it will give you the ability to become the number one on Google for a specific keyword instantly, but the trade-off is that you have to pay $1 to $50, $100 per click, depending on the keyword. So most keywords are between $1 and $3 per click if you choose them correctly. So you gotta supplement your marketing mix with AdWords for short-term gratification, especially if you're starting off, and then SEO for long-term 3 to 6 month increases in return on investment. Okay, last one but not least is social posting. I don't know if you've seen Hi Smile, lots of other businesses, especially fashion businesses, that are getting lots of traction and sales from online, like Showpo. So Showpo has it's like millions of followers on Instagram now, and I'm assuming they would get a lot of sales from that. And that's purely because it's such a visual platform that allows you to market to your customers in a visual way instead of, hi, we're here, we do this. It's visual. It's other people wearing their clothing, yada yada. It's people sharing, interested, and therefore it makes you interested or your customers interested as a reciprocal of that marketing. So really, really good and something that you should be doing. So to conclude on this one, go through all of these points, test them out, see which one works the best for your business or which couple works for your business. Some industries are more receptive to each platforms and some are less receptive and work worse. So you got to check which ones work for you and then double down on the ones that do work. If the platform allows it, A/B test different variations for ads and promotions and yada yada to see what works better and what gets a better return. Because even though it might be a 200-300% ROI right now, if you A/B test for that, then you might get a 400-500%. Who knows? So we're going to do a video on A/B testing just for you guys. So subscribe with the button below and like this video, and we'll put that content out in the next couple of days for you guys, so you can see a little bit more about A/B testing and how it works. So we're just starting out on YouTube, guys. So please subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more videos, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.